Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing, man? Not Timmy 66 is back. I think just one bad day kept me down. What have I been doing? Now, I decide to film, and all of a sudden this noise goes on, so I apologize. But what have I been up to, man? Let's talk about it. So I start filming out there in the garage, and they start running some kind of a cement saw, right? So then I come in here, and what do? They stop. Can't win, man! How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing here in Not Timmy 66 land? How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I hope everybody's having a great day. Sorry I disappeared for a few days. Friday was, as you know, a very kind of a crappy day. Not too bad. I mean, overall for this particular contract that I've been working, I earned about $308 over 4 days. So, and last Tuesday, a week from today actually, I only did like 2.5 hours. And so I guess I'm counting that as a full day. And then I also started keeping track of mileage on Friday, and you guys kind of know how that went. That wasn't that great. I did 157 miles, and I earned 108.50. So I had to kind of go back and kind of rethink things a little bit as to what I'm doing. The job itself is easy, man. Delivering TIFF treats is simple. But does it pay? Does it pay to put the wear and tear in the car and to do things like that? Not necessarily. So I'm going to diversify a little bit, guys. I'm breaking it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of Uber. I'm going to do a little bit of this new thing I've got going on called Spark, which is a Walmart grocery delivery service. See how that goes. I haven't even tried it yet. All I did was download the app and get that ready to go, and probably going to do some of that in the next couple of days. I also have something really big in the works, and I think I learned from my Federal Express experience talking about it too much before it actually happens. Not that I'm like superstitious and that I'm going to jinx anything. Just more along the lines of not really playing it up too much until something major happens with it. Let's just say that if this happens, it's probably going to be something that's going to keep me sustained for the rest of my working career. And no, I'm not going back to truck driving. I would go back to truck driving in a heartbeat if I could, because you can make great money and I just take my wife with me. But that's not the case, because I got 2 little ones at home that are growing up. Don't want to miss them growing up. Don't want to miss the adventure of life with them. Don't want to miss my family that much. If I'm going to go do something like that, I'm going to take my family with me. Right? So, yeah. The only other clue I'm going to give you guys is last week I had to go get fingerprinted for this position. What could it be, you ask? Well, we'll find out. And if it doesn't happen, I'll let you guys know, what it was. But for now, enough said. Just know that Not Timmy 66 is not down, is not out, is going to earn as much money as possible while this new development develops, right? Yeah. So back to the current contract I'm on, doing the TIFF treats thing. I figured it out, man. I was only making like 70 cents a mile, for working that whole day. So they called me on Monday and asked me, hey, are you ready to jump out and do it again? And I was like, not so much. I took the day I did some research on some other income streams and other avenues because like I said, I can take the time to do that right now. And I got some other stuff, as I mentioned previously, that's in the works that's kind of tying up a little bit of my time. I'm just not being that forthcoming about it. It'll be a surprise that you guys hopefully will see come true. And if it does, of course, I'll take you along for the ride. So, basically, okay, so to kind of recap last week as far as what I earned and what, for the whole week, I earned, like I said, about $308. No taxes taken out. I don't know exactly my mileage. I probably put a lot more miles on my car than what I should have for the job. So, moving forward, I will still do this, but it'll probably only be in the mornings to earn a little bit of money there, and then I'm going to diversify it. On Wednesday, the next day of last week, I only did about 3.5, 4 hours. Thursday and Friday, I pretty much worked a full day, so that kind of gives you 7.5 hours on Friday. I don't remember exactly what I did on Thursday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday were just kind of like little half day stuff. So, overall, basically, I think it would pay if the store I was working didn't have so many deliveries that were so far out. You're driving quite a ways out to smaller towns to do these deliveries. And like I said, the job itself is easy, and everybody that I work with there, my dispatch is cool. I have no problem with them at all. It's just the earning potential isn't quite where I was hoping it would be. Now, do I let that get me down? Heck no, man. You don't let that stuff get you down. You try different things until you find something that works for you, right? I mean, that's what you do. And like I said, I'm not down and out about the whole thing. Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed. I'm always the optimist, as you guys can see. And so it kind of bummed me out a little bit, but not too bad. I mean, I knew by the end of Friday that, this isn't going to be something that I'm just going to do full time unless they offer me some kind of a guarantee on the store. And I figured out where I would need to be. If they want to offer me a guarantee on the store, which would be working from 9:30 in the morning until close, which would be about 5:30 at night, I need at least a guarantee of $150 every day I work that. If they're not willing to do that, then, I'm not doing it all day, every day. I'm not going to commit like that. There's too many other earning opportunities out there. The good thing about like doing Uber and DoorDash and stuff like that is you can see how many miles you're going to be going, and you know exactly, besides tips, what you're going to be making. So that helps. That helps you gauge what's a good run, what's not a good run. So I figure if I mix the two, I do a little bit of the Tips Treats thing with this logistics company. I do a little bit of Uber. I do a little bit of DoorDash. I mix it in. We'll see how that pans out. So that's the plan going forward, man. And today, I got some yard work and stuff to get done around the house, man. So, I'm just going to kind of be not a non-working bum per se, but I'm just going to, I got to run up to the store, get some stuff for my weed eater, because the weeds have decided they want to take over my yard, and I don't like that. I hate a really unkept yard, man. I can't stand it. I don't know if you guys can tell by the haircut and stuff. I like neat, trimmed, looking nice type thing. And the yard right now is kind of sad. So I'm also playing around with the idea of giving my son a little bit of extra income. He's now 11. He wants to save up and buy a gaming computer, which are not cheap. A good one is not cheap. You're talking a couple $1,000s. And, I told him, hey, you know what? You're going to work. You're going to do some things around the house. You're going to take on some extra responsibility. Try to earn some money. We'll see where you're at, and I might match you. So if maybe he can earn 1,000, I'll throw 1,000. And then he'll be able to get what he's looking for, what he really wants to do. He loves games. And he's really kind of getting into the idea of wanting to maybe make his own games, which I 100% support, man. Do what you love. You never work a day in your life, right? So, yeah. And I'm all over the place again today. So let's run up to the store, man. Let's go get some spools for the weed eater. And yeah, let's just enjoy the day, man. Let's just enjoy the day. Now, before you guys say anything about going and buying spools, I know, why don't you buy a big line of spool and just, rewind everything in the weed eater and do it that way. It's a lot cheaper. I get that. But I don't like to do that, man. It's a pain in the ass. Plus, I never can get it wound tight enough to work right, and I'm always having to stop. So that's my weed eater woes for today. Look at the beautiful day, man. Look at the sky, not a cloud in it. It is, according to my car, 94 degrees. Housekeeping note, we're up to, we're at 96 subscribers, so we're 4 away from the giveaway, which will be happening real soon, I hope. And just kind of another housekeeping note for you guys. What I'm going to end up doing, just so it's fair, YouTube is weird. And some subscribers don't like to, I guess, let it be known that they're subscribing to the channel. And so if they don't make their subscription public, I don't know who you are. So a good friend of mine, Lisa, from Artscapes and Adventures, which, by the way, if you have not checked out her channel, check it out. It's awesome. Shout out to you, Lisa. I asked her, I said, so what's the best way and the fairest way? Because I need to get a list of people together that really want to, be a part of the drawing. So, and then I'm going to put it in a random name picker and do it that way so that, you guys don't think I'm like trying to pick favorites or whatever, pick a family member or whatever. So you guys so it's fair and above board and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and do a video, set it as a premiere once I reach 100. And thank you, Lisa, for this comment. It's the fairest way to do it. And I'm going to have everybody at that point, not yet, don't comment yet, but when I do the premiere, I'll set it as a premiere, and I want everybody to go in that wants to be a part of the giveaway for the $100 Amazon gift card and put in a comment like count me in or something like that, and then I'll have a list of names of everybody to choose from. I'll let it run, I'll let the video run for a day or so before I take it down, and then we'll get a good list together, do a random name pick that way, and that way I can draw somebody. Alright. That's some really nice grills, man. Power tools. Don't you just love Home Depot, man? It's awesome. Alright, so this line right here is what I'm looking for, but I want it already wrapped up on the spool. And I don't know, guys, if they even sell that anymore. Found them, guys. $8.97 a piece. God. Man, guys, that was a little bit. I ended up paying $19.47 for 2 spools. That's a little bit ridiculous, man. Oh man. So I guess, well, we won't pay for some convenience, right? Wow, man. $8.47. $8.47 a piece for these. Maybe I do need to look into just winding my own string, man. You guys got any really good weed eater tips? Let me know, man, because that is expensive. I don't even know if that's sustainable, guys. So as a part of anything that I do, I like to see like real life stuff, right? Like before I did the FedEx thing, I go onto YouTube and I try to see what people's opinions are on it, and people that have actually worked there, you know, and actually done the job. Try to get a feel for what it's like, and you know, I realize that everybody's opinions are kind of like, you know, buttholes. Everybody has one and they all stink, right? But I guess I want to rant a little bit about a specific YouTuber. And I don't know. I mean, this thing got like 5.4 thousand views. And it was a part of this new venture that I'm going into. So I looked it up to see if anybody had any videos on it, like a day in the life, or what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it. And again, it's going to remain nameless for a little while longer yet. But, you know, I like to kind of see what people's opinions are and people that have worked it for a while. Kind of like poll the industry, so to speak, that I'm looking at getting into. First of all, I didn't know if there was any videos out there like it, and there are. There's a ton of them, which is cool. But this one guy, who's going to remain nameless, I'm not going to shout him out or anything. I'm just going to say he had like 5 reasons why he did not like the job that he got into and why he quit. And the first reason is that he had to get up early, and that the work was kind of hard, and that there was a lot of walking involved, and he might get blisters on his feet. Really? That was one of his main reasons. Didn't like the job because there might have been a little bit of walking involved, and you could get blisters on your feet. That was one of his main reasons. Another reason is that you're tired at the end of the day. So when you get home from work, you don't feel like doing nothing because you're tired. And then sometimes you might have to work a 10-hour day. Or you might have to work 6 days a week. Seriously. Guys, when it comes down to providing for your family, or it comes down to providing for yourself, getting the things that you want out of life, are those some reasons to complain? Or is that just whining? Now, you may get into a job and figure out that it's not for you, and maybe it is too physical. Maybe the guy, basically a kid, okay? I mean, I'm 55, made no secret of my age. Definitely from a younger generation than me. Basically, a 25-minute bitch session about the fact that the work is hard sometimes, and that there's a demand on you that you... basically, he said that the job owns you. You don't have any kind of life at all. At all. if you get this job. And he quit right away. Quit. He didn't talk about the benefits that this position holds. He didn't talk about the pay. He didn't talk about overtime. He didn't talk about stability of the job. He didn't talk about any of that. It was all personal stuff, like I might get blisters on my feet, and they won't give you a day off for that if I get blisters on my feet. Well, first of all, wear some good shoes if you know your possibility of going to be doing some walking and you're going to be out in the elements, right? I mean, you guys that work for FedEx, Express, UPS, Postal Service, FedEx Ground, what do you guys think of that, man? Does a guy deserve 5,000 views for bitching about getting blisters on his feet for doing a job? I don't know, man. Normally, I don't ever call out other YouTubers or bitch and complain too much about other YouTubers because everybody's got their own opinion, right? And, maybe what it all really boiled down to is that he just simply wasn't happy in the job. Job wasn't for him. That's fine. But to spend 25 minutes bitching about the fact that you might, he didn't even say that he got blisters on his feet, that you might get blisters on your feet because of all the walking that may be involved. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, man. I hope everybody enjoyed this little video. I know I didn't really show you guys a whole lot of work in or nothing like that. I just showed you me spending a lot of money on spools for my weed eater. I may go ahead and I have a hat cam and a GoPro, and I may just go ahead and throw that on and do some weed eating and show you guys. I don't know if it's even interesting at all, but just to kind of see what the footage looks like, and if it turns out to be kind of interesting or whatever, I might throw it in here into the mix. So you might want to, if you don't see the credits roll right after this, you'll know that there's a little bit more. Obviously, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. And for all of you for all of you guys that subscribe to the channel, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, man. Can't hurt. Doesn't cost you anything, and you might even get a $100 Amazon gift card. I don't know, maybe. So, thank you all very much for watching Not Timmy 66 today. I hope everybody is, like I said at the beginning, in the middle, and near the end of the video, I hope everybody is doing well today, man. If you're out there in this heat, make sure you stay safe, stay hydrated, work smart, not hard. Everybody take care. Please like or dislike the video. Just interact with it. As I mentioned 1,000 times, it allows YouTube algorithm to see people are watching it, and it pushes it out there to other folks that might get some benefit or entertainment from the videos. Other than that, man, that's all I got for today. Just kind of wanted to check in, let everybody know that I'm not sulking too bad about the Friday experience. And let everybody know I'm going to keep on keeping on. There's more videos to come. No matter what you guys do in life. Thanks for watching. Not Timmy 66.